Pool D, in a similar way to Pool C, is going to be an interesting one to watch. It's going to be a 4-horse race, in my opinion, and it would be interesting to see who actually comes out top when we get to the end of this. The teams taking part in this group are Argentina, Chile, England, Samoa, and Japan. A few years ago, if anybody asked, it would be easy to just say that England and Argentina will probably top this group. With the way that things have been going recently for those two teams, and with the quality that Japan and Samoa brings to the table, it might, however, turn out quite differently. Here's how the teams line up. Chile will be taking part in their first World Cup, and they will be hoping for a shock win somewhere. The likelihood of that is, however, very small. They will probably just be enjoying the moment of being part of a World Cup. Their main focus will be to try and pick up a shock win against either Japan or Samoa, but will probably not challenge the other two teams. They did, however, shock the US to get to the tournament. Samoa haven't picked up any notable wins since the start of 2022, but they are benefiting from the same ruling that has helped both Fiji and Tonga strengthen their sides with the addition of players who qualify to play for the island nations, but who previously played for other teams at an international level. On a good day, Samoa will, however, be able to push both England and Argentina close, so it might get very, very interesting in this group. Their World Cup will, however, probably revolve around beating Japan and Chile. If anyone knows how to pull off a shock win, it's going to be Japan. You could just have a look at the last World Cup where they were able to beat Ireland, and the World Cup before that when they beat South Africa. Their professional league has also gone from strength to strength, and they've had loads of international players play in the league, which in turn has helped their players to develop as well. So if anybody's going to be able to pull off a shock win either against England or against Argentina, it's going to be them. Argentina have become a perennial powerhouse. They, however, have had a bit of an up and down last couple of years, sometimes picking up amazing wins and sometimes just falling short. And they aren't running as a well-oiled machine at the moment yet. They were able to pick up a shock win against New Zealand last year in New Zealand. Their top players play in Europe, and most of those players play in the top 14, so they will be well accustomed to the conditions in France and know what to expect. They have had a horrible Six Nations 2 years in a row, losing to Scotland twice and finishing in the middle of the group. They also had losses against South Africa and Argentina at the end of last year, but somehow in that same time period they were able to pull off a 25-all draw at Twickenham against New Zealand. They definitely don't lack the talent, but they do lack the cohesion. They probably also pulled off the stupidest move in recent rugby history by firing Eddie Jones in a World Cup year. Taking all of this into account, it's going to be interesting trying to figure out how all of this is going to play out. I do, however, think it's probably going to end with Argentina at the top, followed by England, then Japan in third place, followed by Samoa and Chile.